don't know how I feel about wearing these earphones the entire video. Or should I just put my earphones or my headphones? Earphones or headphones? Maybe not the headphones. It's kind of like muffling my when I talk. I don't know. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So for today I am going to finally react to my Dear 27-year-old me video, and I'm kind of nervous to watch it back. I remember a few of the questions that I asked myself, but I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be kind of awkward just looking back at a video of myself. So yeah, it's already been 5 years since that video was recorded, which is crazy. That 5 years just like flew by like nothing. But oh, here it is. Okay. Alright, it's time to react to the video. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that old intro that I have too. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is pretty much just a test kind Why of video. am I so nervous? I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Camera,
okay.
and then I'm planning on editing on my new
we're
laptop.
gonna start it.
So, I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go, but hopefully this video is up and you're watching it. If you are, everything went good. Hey guys, welcome back.
Okay, let me pause there. So this was the first ever video that I recorded on this camera, which is crazy. So I forgot that all the other previous videos before this were just on my iPhone. Okay, let's go back to the video.
Welcome back to another video. For today, I actually was inspired by this YouTuber that I watch, Kristen McAtee, and she was inspired by someone else who makes videos. I forgot the name, but I will leave the person who she was inspired by as well in the description below. This video basically is kind of more of a personal video, so this video is mainly meant for myself, even though I'm going to be posting it publicly. But basically, I'm going to be asking my future self questions, and then 5 years from now, I'm going to be answering the questions that I'm going to be asking right now. So yeah, I don't really know how to start this off, but
it's still
it seems like a
very
really cool
awkward,
video. I watched
as you can tell.
Kristen's video, and I really liked it. It was so sweet. She ended up crying, so hopefully I don't end up crying as well.
Probably gonna cry again.
But yeah, so I wrote down some questions for myself, so I'm going to be talking to myself in this video rather than talking to you guys.
That was so weird.
That makes like any sense. It'll probably kind of seem weird since I'm not talking to you guys and I'm talking to myself, my future self. But okay. So I have about 14 questions in total. So
it's a lot of questions.
Okay,
I don't remember
Desiree,
it being that many. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's ask yourself the first question. First question is, where are you working? Hopefully you're still not working at Taco Bell. But if you are, I mean, at least you're getting that money. But I mean, hopefully that's not the case. So yeah, am I still like working there? Also, have you figured out a career path yet? I know you have an idea that you want it to be in the beauty industry, but has it changed? Or is that the path that you still are following? And how is that going for you? Hopefully all is good.
Oh, okay. We need to pause. Okay. So the first question was, where am I currently working? So it's kind of like a two-part question, I guess. That was two questions. not just one. Anyways, where am I working? So you are not working at Taco Bell anymore. I think shortly after this video you ended up leaving. But yeah, you actually don't work there anymore. Now we have 2 jobs. I know, 2 jobs. But you love both jobs. We love both of our current jobs. So I do work at Ulta. We've been there for going on, let me see, we started working there 2021. So 4 years? Yeah, 4 years at Ulta. And then last year we, as of I think just yesterday or 2 days ago, very recently, we had our 1-year anniversary at PetSmart. So we work at Ulta and we work at PetSmart. So this also brings me to the second part of the question, which is career-wise. So yeah, we did end up going to school to for the esthetician license. We did pass. We did get our license. We do currently still have our license, but just not really practicing it after all. It's just really hard to get into that industry independently. So yeah, we kind of branched out, and which brings me to the whole PetSmart job that we have now. So I am going to get into grooming. So that is what's new. So still love working at Ulta. I don't see myself leaving there anytime soon. I see myself working there for quite a while. And then PetSmart, and within the next month actually, we're gonna go to the grooming academy, which is exciting, a little nerve-wracking, but mostly exciting, so we can become a professional groomer and get certified in that as well. So yeah, that is like work career wise, like an update. I mean, the way that I see it now is the whole esthetician thing, did that, but now we're trying something else new, which is the grooming. So the way I see it is just, my advice to anyone else watching is just try out new things, make a list of things you know that you are already interested in, that you like, that you enjoy doing, or that you think you will enjoy doing, and just kind of playing around in that area, kind of researching, do hands-on stuff to practice those kind of areas. Because I mean, some people, they find what they want to do in life right away, which is great for them, but some people like me don't know what they want to do. They have no clue. Some of us have an idea, but yeah, I tried the esthetician thing, so there was that, and then now it's the grooming that I want to try out. So I am hoping, crossing my fingers, that this will work out, and if anything, if it's not meant for me to do it after all, or to do it like for the rest of my life, then that's fine. Then just try something else. I mean, I've always just thought now that, I mean, I'm not that much older than I was in the video. I mean, it's only 5 years, but now I've realized, took me some time to realize that, you know, just try out different things. Don't stick to one thing. You don't have to stick to one thing. I mean, you can, but you don't have to stick to one thing. So, I mean, I always have my esthetician license there. I just gotta make sure to renew it, but it's there. So I always have that as a backup. And then I have the grooming that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I feel like it's just nice to have backup kind of things too. Get certified in other multiple things is always a good option also. So yeah, that's how that's going. Let's just move on to the next question.
Where do you live? Where do we live? Are we still living in Fresno? Are we still living with our parents? Or are we out on our own already?
So the question was, where do I live? So sad to report to you, sorry to disappoint you, but you live with your parent still. So yeah, initially in the year of 2023, I believe, I think it was that year, did move out on my own, which was nice. It was just for 1 whole year that I got to experience that, so it was nice to have that. Hi Mochi, you're always photobombing me. Yeah, you're being a weirdo in the background, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, so I lived on my own for a whole year. I had my own studio apartment. It was really small, very small. I never even did an apartment tour. I mean, there's not really much of a tour. It was very small. I mean, the whole studio was probably a little bit bigger than my current room. But yeah, let me just say, it is not easy living on your own, especially in this economy. The area it was in and just the size of it overall was not good, but I really wanted that independence. I really wanted to just be on my own, get a taste of that independence and freedom, and so I did that for a whole year. Paid over $1,000 in bills, as an adult is supposed to, but yeah, it just came too much, so ended up moving back in with my dad for a little bit, and then moved in with my mom, and I had to share a room with my sister for a while, which I know she did not like, but sorry. I mean, so I didn't even have my own room. I didn't even have my own bed technically. Like, I had to sleep on the floor, okay? But at least I had a roof over my head. So yeah, I did that for a while, but now currently, thankfully, we do live in a house now, so now I do have my own room all to myself, finally, at 27. Last time I had my own room to myself, I was like 10 years old, I think. So, or was I 12? I think I was, yeah, 12. I was 12 last time I had my own room, which is crazy. Over a decade I had to wait for my own room. But yeah, I really do enjoy the fact that I had my own place for a while, that I was able to at least get a feel of it. That way when I do have my own place again in the future, in a more permanent state, it won't be brand new. Like, I'll know how the process is, how it feels. So I am grateful that I had the opportunity to be on my own for the year, despite the size and the location of where I was at. But it was convenient that I wasn't far from family either. It was only like 10 minutes away from family, which was nice. But yeah, we are living with mom still and just helping out with rent here and being able to have your own room. I'm just grateful for that. So, but yeah, eventually, hopefully, we'll have our own place in the future. And yeah, let's see what the next question is.
Do you have any more pets? Right now you have your son Grizz, so does he get a brother or a sister?
He does.
Or is he going to be the only child? What kind of pet, by the way, if you do get another pet? Is it another dog? And so what type of dog? And if not, what kind of animal if you do have one?
Okay, pause on that one. So yes, I do have another dog. That's crazy how I didn't even have Monchi during this time. Like, it was just Grizz. It's crazy because I can't picture my life without Monchi either. Like, having the two of them, I can't picture my life without the two of them. it would be weird to just have one of them with me. But yeah, I have Monchi now. Grizz is gonna be 7 this year, and then Monchi just turned 4. Yeah, because they're 3 years apart. He just turned 4. He's over here laying down. You just seen him earlier on the bed. You always see him on my videos just popping out in the background. But yeah, and I do want another dog so bad. I want another Pomeranian like Grizz and Monchi, but I want a girl this time and a mini one, but I can't right now. I can't. 2 is enough for now. So maybe one day when I do get my own place again, I could get my little baby girl, which I would love so much. But yeah, sadly you have to wait on that for a while.
Are you married or engaged? Since, I mean, it's crazy to think that in 5 years we'll be 27. It's crazy. So, I mean, what is your relationship looking like? Are you in love at the moment? Are you on your own? Either way, just hoping that we're happy at the time. Number 4. Is that
Okay, girl, yes, we're on our own. We are on our own. Oh, I have so many stories I could tell, but I would low-key be embarrassed because I know family watches my videos. But yeah, we are on our own. We've dated around a little bit here and there since this video. We had tried dating apps, which was absolute fails, complete fails. Never again am I gonna download a dating app. I despise I have such a hatred for dating apps. I really do, because they're horrible. They're absolutely horrible. Just this generation to date and love overall in this generation just sucks. It really does. But yeah, I dated around, I mean, there was one person you dated throughout that time frame. They were nice, but just something wasn't really feeling it still. Like, didn't feel it. I mean, I did mention it in a past video, in the girl talk video with my friend Kimberly. I will leave the link down below. Make sure to check that video out. I'm not going to get into detail. You can watch that video to know more of the story, but yeah, that just didn't work out. And my last relationship was like a year ago, and that was only for like not even 2 months. That person was just, oh my gosh. I don't even want to say because I will be so embarrassed. I don't want anyone to hear about that person and what the experience was with them. But yeah, I've been single for over a year now. I haven't had a serious relationship in a minute. Last one I had just gotten out of, right, I think right before I filmed this video. It was around that time. But yeah, we are single but thriving. I mean, nothing wrong with being single. For a while I was so like just wanting to, well, desperate, we'll say desperate. For a minute I was desperate, you know, just to move on and find someone. But now that's not even like an issue. Like, no, it's not even something that I'm interested in. Like, I don't need a man. I don't. It'd be nice to have one. But no, you know, no, it wouldn't be nice to have one because these men suck. These men suck. So, but yeah, we are not in a relationship. Like, girl, you do not have a boyfriend. I think, what, did I mention it in this one? I think later I ask if I have any kids. Like, girl, I don't even have a boyfriend, let alone. So yeah, I don't know when that question's popping up. I think is it the next question right now? But yeah, we're on our own and we're good. So, and we're happy. So,
do you have any kids?
oh yeah, I see. Okay.
Kind of hoping we don't have any kids.
We don't.
I mean, hopefully, if they are kids, it's just pets that are our kids.
Mhm.
Because I don't know. You know how we feel about that. I mean, if we do, there's no problem with that. I mean, it's just we'd prefer not to have kids. But I'm really curious to see if we do have one at that time, or two, one or more, or more than one. That's crazy to think. What if I have one kid, or maybe even more than one kid by then? That's just crazy to think. So, yeah, do we have kids, or are we just like sticking to having pets, or?
Okay, I was right. That was the next question. So, yeah, no kids. Because we don't even have a boyfriend, so let alone a husband and kids, we do not have. And I'm okay with that. I do not want any kids anytime soon. I mean, I am getting close to 30, so once I hit 30, I feel like, yeah, clock is kind of ticking, so I will feel like, you know, that's when to, you know, start thinking about that. But I want to touch up on that where I mentioned where I said I don't want kids. That has changed since then. I mean, I don't want them right now, but within like the next 5 years. Again, 5 years goes by so fast though, so that's crazy. But anywho, it's not up to me. Only he knows what'll happen. But yeah, I'm not so against kids anymore. Ever since like when I was younger and a teenager, I would be like, nope, I don't want kids at all. I want none, 0. But now I'm like, one, I would be okay with. I'd be okay with 1. 2 is like the max for me though. I would preferably like 1. If 2 though, then it's not the end of the world, you know. But yeah, my perspective, my opinion on that has changed. So that's how it is. So yeah.
The other one, let's see. Are you still making YouTube videos?
Trying
Hopefully
to.
we are. I mean, I really enjoy making these videos. They're really fun, and it's just a really great hobby for me personally. I mean, it keeps me sane, and I have something to do, especially during this time since we're in a pandemic.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But also because all I do is work, and I only got like one friend, so I'm always working, and I don't go out a whole lot. So yeah, YouTube is a really fun, great hobby.
I need to work on my
do,
posture.
so hopefully I'm still doing it. But we're still doing it.
Okay, so just briefly touching on that. Obviously, you guys know the answer already. Not really. I mean, I would take a huge year break and then took another year break again. Just barely started recently doing videos again this year. So yeah, we're just trying to get back into the rhythm of things, start doing YouTube videos again as a hobby. But yeah, I still enjoy making these videos. It's just, I don't know, just taking the time out of the day to do them. That's crazy also though that I was recording this during 2020, and that's when COVID was happening. That is so crazy that everyone was on that it was so crazy that everyone was on lockdown at this time, and it was just a whole pandemic. Like, that's absolutely crazy. That was a whole nother time. That is wild.
What is your hairstyle right now? Is it same colors, same length? Have you dyed it again, even though you've promised yourself so many times to leave your hair alone? So what does your hair look like at the moment?
So briefly touching up on that as well, we did go, did we go any other colors? For sure we went blonde. Obviously I did record a few videos last year with my blonde hair. So we went blonde, and then for a little brief moment went kind of like a pinkish rose gold color, plummy pink. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a pink color. But then missed the blonde, so we went back to blonde again. Was blonde for another whole year, and now we're currently back to brunette. And I won't be surprised if I still have urges every now and then to dye my hair, but I do have my wigs now. Obviously I did my try on videos in the past on here, so wigs are just more convenient, especially because it's just like the style already, so you don't have to worry about styling it. It'll stay looking like that color wise. You don't have to worry about touch-ups and spending all that money to just have to do all of that maintenance. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with my hair again, not anytime soon at least. But yeah, the only new thing I've done is like do like the curtain bangs, which I do like. But yeah, that's what's going on with our hair.
Are you still loving the color lavender? Because right now at this moment, we're just having this moment of liking, like really loving the color lavender. And we've always said that purple was our favorite color, even though we never really had a favorite color. But now light purple actually is our favorite color. So has your favorite color changed, or are you still loving lavender? Case is lavender, my actual phone is lavender, laptop case is lavender, and I ordered like 3 more phone cases that are lavender. So
these questions are very random. I think I just didn't know what to ask anymore at this point. But yeah, we are obviously a pink girly now. I mean, part of me has always loved pink, but yeah, I really did love that color, lavender. I still like that color, it's a nice color, but we are definitely a pink girly. Pink. I'm also gonna do vanity tour soon, but this is my vanity. It is full on pink. Pink Hello Kitty cup. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that has pink accents. Also my bed frame is pink as well, so yeah, it's not hard to guess what my new favorite color is now. I do, however, have a lavender purse though, which I'm obsessed with. I would have preferred pink for this, but it's still really cute. This is a Juicy purse. Ugh, so obsessed with it. At least I have my pink sanitizer, but and I already had these purple keychains, so it worked out. I'm obsessed with it. Ugh, so cute, so cute. It was only 18 bucks at DD's? Ross? No, Ross. I got it at Ross. It was at Ross.
you still have the same car you got for your birthday this year, the year 2020. Dad got you a new car.
Okay. Again, I don't want to say because I'm not trying to embarrass myself. Long story short, we don't have that car anymore, and that is on me. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. Yeah, I had to get a whole new car. So I did get a car on my own though, which was a proud moment. Be able to get something on my own with the credit that I have. So just like how I got my own place, that was a milestone. So getting my own car was also a milestone. But yeah, I don't have the Kia anymore. I have my Nissan Sentra, but I mean, I got it from a dealership, which the own a car dealership is, I should have known not to go there, but been had a few issues here and there, which is annoying, but we'll see how that goes. But long story short, we do not have that car anymore.
Have you traveled to anywhere anywhere new actually, because we've only been to LA, Arizona, yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, LA, Sacramento, Modesto, like that's about it. We don't go anywhere like really
Okay, well,
big.
we gotta pause that.
But that'd be cool to actually go out of the country or something.
Okay,
Are you-
so no, not out of the country, traveling, sadly. Like, again, in this economy, no. But I have gone out to LA a few times, which is nice. I love going out there. It's so fun. And I've been to San Francisco like once or twice since then. Morro Bay also. Haven't been to Phoenix again though. I miss going out there because I want to visit family out there. But oh, Santa Cruz, I went there last year. I also like going out there too. But yeah, it's all just like surrounded cities, nowhere far out. But yeah, that's all the traveling that we've been doing.
Are you in school or have you finished school at the moment or recently? And if so, what did you go to school for after all? And how was the experience?
Okay, so I do want to briefly touch up on that too. So I had mentioned about obviously earlier that I'm going to be going into the grooming academy to become a professional groomer. So before I made that decision, I did end up enrolling back into school, but to do the veterinary assistant program. That didn't obviously go as planned. I tested it out for like 2 months, but just decided it wasn't for me. Just the whole medical aspect of it, and also just mainly like the whole having to deal with the sad part of the animal life, like having to see animals in a bad state. If you're an emotional, sensitive person, probably not the field that you want to get into. So yeah, I wanted to work with animals still, I knew that, but in like a different environment where they're actually happy and, you know, doing good and are healthy. So that's when I just started thinking and looking into grooming, and so that's why I applied to PetSmart. And so now that's why I'm a bather and working my way up to being a groomer. So I mean, overall it's worked out because now I'm going into this path, which wouldn't have happened if I had not tried out going back to school for the vet assistant. So everything always works out. That's what I try to remind myself, is that in the end everything will always end up working out, and everything happens for a reason.
Next one is, has your social anxiety gotten any better? Because compared to how you were in high school, let's be honest, we have developed a long way. I mean, in high school it was a lot worse. Now it's still not great, but it's definitely way better than it was in high school.
I'm not focusing.
But hopefully it'll be even better later on.
Alright, so for that one, I would say, yeah, we've made progress. I mean, definitely compared to high school, we have progressed. Especially with like going out and doing things on my own. Like even simple things like making phone calls, setting up appointments, like even just going out and enjoying like breakfast with myself, or something, like going out to eat with myself, go to the mall by myself, do some shopping, like even go to the movies by yourself. I still have not yet done that, but like even that thought before, back then, I would just be so like in my head about it, like, oh, what would other people think, like, oh, this is weird. But now I'm not so hard on myself about stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, I still have our social anxiety. I mean, it's just not something that's just gonna magically disappear. It's gonna be, I'm stuck with it. for life. So, but I mean, it's just learning how to work with it and not letting it like gain control. Basically, I have to gain control of it and not let it gain control of me.
The final question for us is, are you where you are? Tongue twister for me right here. Are you where you expect to be in life? And are you happy? If we're not, don't worry too much about it. I mean, bad moments are temporary and things will get better. Just remember to remind yourself that you are blessed with so many things in life. Don't let the bad things get in your way and hold you back. As of this moment, currently, I feel like it's important for us just to keep reminding ourselves that we're going to be okay and things will always work out in the end. Remember that you are so blessed with a lot of things. I mean, you are blessed to have your family by your side. You are blessed with the new car you got. You are blessed to still have a job during this whole pandemic that's going on in the world right now. Also, being financially okay, at least at the moment, you're okay right now. And I'm sure we'll be blessed with so much more along the way. But yeah, I just want to get this out to myself, my future self later on. That way I could just always remember this and remind myself of what's going on right now, and then just knowing that changes happen. A lot's going to change in 5 years, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just keep on staying positive, Desiree. Don't let those negative thoughts get to you, because you do tend to do that a lot. But
yes, we do.
We can't do that. We gotta just keep our head up, stay positive. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to I can see why Kristen got emotional with this video. I'm not gonna cry, like no tears are gonna fall out of my eyes right now, but you can hear it in my voice that I do kind of want to cry. This is crazy. Life is crazy, you guys. It's very unexpected. You don't know what's going to happen, but I just know that everything will be okay. I have a whole lot ahead of me. I mean, we're only 22 right now.
And only 27 now, so.
We're barely starting off our lives. Just keep on moving forward. Things are going to keep on changing. Things will not always remain the same. Things are very unexpected. And things happen for a reason. And yeah, I'm hoping that we are in a good place 5 years from now. Okay guys, I think that's gonna end today's video. Yeah, thank you so much for all your support and for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Alright, that was the end of the video. I mean, I already forgot what was the last question. So, am I where I am in life? So that was the question. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't even cry. I thought I was gonna cry during this reaction. Okay, this is a success. No tears, no crying. I mean, even if there was crying, it's not a bad thing, but I thought I was gonna cry, get a little teary-eyed, but no. But to answer that question, are we where we are in life that we expected to be? No, not really. I mean, as said in the video, I mean, that's reality. You just don't know what is in store for your life, for your future. I mean, only he knows. You just don't have really any control. I mean, obviously, we have some control in like our decisions we make and our actions, but it's not all up to us. But yeah, I'm surprised that I did not get emotional in this video. Yeah, that went a lot better than I expected. I was gonna end today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was interesting, at least. But yeah, this was a long awaited video, for me at least, to react to that video, because that is just so surreal. Like, I just can't believe that that was 5 years ago. It just feels like it was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago the most, but 5, that's a long time. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.